Just out for a walk with my beautiful dog. Here she is, just walking through this beautiful bush that exists just down the road from where I live. And I haven't done this in a while, and I really needed it. I needed this. So I was pondering on this. The fact that it can take me a while to feel comfortable with somebody or a group of people. It actually takes me a long time, years in fact, before I can finally say, yeah, you're my friend. I remember when we first moved to our place, and our neighbour was ever so friendly with everybody on the street, and she came and knocked on our door and welcomed us and invited us to coffee, and she regularly knocked on my door to invite me for coffee. And I was at first very much saying, no, I'm fine, or I'm busy, or thanks, but I'm already doing something, and I finally went along to one of these coffee meets, and again, it took me quite a long time, even though I was going along regularly. It took me a long time to finally get to a point where I was like, yeah, I really enjoy these, and yeah, it's nice to connect with the ladies and over coffee and whatnot. And I can positively say, and my friend herself will tell you, my neighbour, who is now my friend, that it took me a while to warm up and to feel like I was just, I don't know, her friend. It took me like 5 years. I used to think that there was something really wrong with me because of that. I was very aware of my pushing people away or keeping people at arm's length or just being very aloof. Equally, I'm also very friendly and cheery and positive, and I will talk to anyone and everyone who wants to have a chat with me. So because I have those two personality traits, I would get confused about myself. And that's why I always said that I was like two people or had two minds, because I had these opposite traits within me. And that wasn't just the only aspect in life where I had that happening. So it'd be like, how can I be so social and everybody seems to enjoy my company? And like at work, for example, everyone would be like, Ellie, do you want a coffee, Ellie? I'll go make you a coffee, you know, like people were so loving towards me kind of everywhere I went. But equally deep down, I was like always feeling lonely. I was like, but I don't really have friends. And I kind of always had that issue. Even in school, there were times where I was friendless. So anyway, yeah, I remember in year 6 and 7 just literally not having any friends. Like I went to a new school and I was hanging out with these other Spanish girls that I knew by default through church, but then they soon found their own friends, or like my other Spanish friend already had her own group of friends. We were just friends because we were in the same classroom, and she was lovely and she was funny and made me laugh a lot. But then at lunchtimes she would happily go and hang out with her friends. She tried to invite me along to hang out with her friends, but I gave it a go, and I just sort of felt a bit like, not really my people. I'm sorry, chickadee. You're cool, but let's go. Watch this. Off she goes. She really loves this. She's totally in her element. What is? Hey, Tucky. She's so cute. Doggy, you're not 12 years old. You're not 12 years old. But I had a lot of these, come on dog, come this way. I seemed to have a lot of these, what I would call acquaintances, but I don't really like that word. Like, that word seems very kind of like detached, I guess, and I never felt detached from these people, from these friends. I just felt that they were what I now call lovely friends, these lovely people that just sort of come and go smoothly in and out of your life, and it doesn't matter what goes on and who else you're friends with. You're still always kind of in touch with each other. There were quite a few. I mostly had those kinds of friends, and then I had a couple of close friends that I hung out with. It also takes me a long time to go to someone's house and feel like I just totally and truly belong there. So for a long time, I might expect you to host me and to make me feel comfortable, because I know how I'm feeling deep inside. Deep inside, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I'm feeling like a fish out of water. I'm feeling like I really don't belong here. This isn't my home. And that's caused issues at times. So anyway, if you've ever felt like this and you've ever struggled with how you feel when you go to someone's place, or how you feel with a new friend, or how quickly or not so quickly you get into reach a place of trust with someone, I hear you. I hear you. I get it. And then, are you also like me, where once you do make that decision that this person is your friend, you just hold on to them for life's sake, and you never let them go, and it takes you a long time on the other end to realize that maybe the friendship ended, maybe like 2 years ago, because that happens to me too. Once I decide, yes, you're my friend, I just like go all in, heart and soul, and I'll love on that person like just there's no tomorrow. Like, they are my skin and bone. Like, I'm just really giving. I've been told so many times, oh, Ali, you've got such a heart of gold, you give way too much. And I'm like, but do I? Do I? Maybe I do. And I really had to learn to pull back. Not because we're not allowed to be who we are, because see, I'm really all about being who you are and being with you and honouring you, but I don't think it's about being who you are or not who you are. That lesson was learned hardcore, because I gave so much to many people, and it got to the point where there was no space left for me. So that's where it starts to, when it starts to hurt you, or to limit you, and your own health and your own mental health, then there it really is a problem. So anyway, I hear you, and I think I've come to now understand that this is part of neurodivergence, the neurodivergent experience. I did not know I was neurodivergent when I was growing up. I did feel so different, but it was easy to put that down to the fact that I was South American growing up in Australia. It was also easy to put it down to the fact that I was growing up in a strictly religious home. So yeah, I now understand that it's part of the neurodivergent experience, that it wasn't just me, and it wasn't me being ethnic, and it wasn't me being religious. It was also very much a big part of just being who I was, having the brain that I have. I'm neurodivergent. I am diagnosed with ADHD and strongly suspect ASD traits, and a lot of my life and the way I interact in the world now finally makes sense. So now, when I start to realize that I don't really want to get involved with an event, or I don't really want to go to that person's house, or I don't really want to get too close to somebody, or I don't really want to, I don't feel like we're really connecting, I very much can now understand that a lot of that might just be my neurodivergent mind and nothing else. Of course, if you haven't been in touch with me for like 2+ years, it kind of gives away that you're not really interested in my friendship. So I kind of tend to need that very, very stark and drastic experience to go, oh, maybe this friendship is ended. Because you're forever my friend, until you disappear for 2+ years. Thank you to those who have, and then I know. Yeah. So yeah, I can just, like, the way it helps me is to just understand myself better and have more compassion for those times where I'm just not really feeling that amazing, or like there's an event on and I'm thinking I'm gonna go there and just feel crappy all afternoon because no one really talks to me. And then there's the part of me that goes, Ali, but do you talk to anyone? I'm like, well, no, I'll happily talk in return. I just don't really know how to approach people, and I can do small talk, I can, but beyond that, then it's like, and I often often get people go, I'm just going to go to the toilet. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're not. You're just getting away from me. It's okay. But yeah. So yes, please know that if you've had these weird and awkward experiences and they are continuing in your life, it's okay. It's okay. There are many of us out there with this neurodivergent brain, and we're okay. We're okay people. We're all right. People like us. Okay, people even love us. It's just that we don't always gel, and we don't always gel into our environments. And you know what? That's okay. I'm kind of tired of always trying to tell myself that, Ali, you've got to try better. Like, you're 43 years old, you've got to try better. No, I don't. I don't have to. So if I really don't feel like going to an event these days, I don't, because I know it's going to drain me pretty badly on the other end of that event. And I'd rather just be with me and meet my needs and understand me and know that I am who I am, and that's that. And the people that really truly love me are in my life no matter what. Whether I go to that X event or that Y event or that A, B, and C event, the people who truly matter are in my life, showing me love, giving me love. And that's honestly all that matters, isn't it? Or going for a bushwalk with your dog. Yeah.